What's up guys, in today's video we are doing another G35 video. Today's an install of some sound deadening material. This is from a company called Noico. I'll put a link in the description for this material. We're gonna do today, this material is gonna be installed. Hey David. It's gonna be installed under these rear seats of my G35 Coupe. I do have some drone since I got a muffler delete. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna install the sound deadening material all along under the seat. So let's get started. So if you have a G35 Coupe, the way to take off these back seats, the bottom portion is what we're taking off today. What you literally do is just lift it up from this side. You lift it up from this side. It's gonna be a lot harder than this. This was me being easy. Afterwards, make sure you get all the seat belts out of the little bottom portion of the seat, and you'd be able to pull it out like so. That's it. I'm scared. Oh, what the fuck is that? What was that? So what I'm gonna do next is make sure I take this portion off. Be careful if you have any creatures living in your car like I do. So once you take off all the little material, what you want to do is get in and wipe down and make sure everything is clean. It needs to be clean for the sound material to be able to stick to it. So I have this super cleaner by Chemical Guys. I'm gonna be using this and just literally a microfiber towel, wiping down all the sections and making sure that I get all the coverage of everything where I'm gonna install the material. I just found a ticket from 2005 in this car. Gee, that was like, it's probably like a year into having that car, the first owner. This is a one owner car actually, so this is where the guy went. Now that we wipe down the whole section, make sure you get as much as you can. We move on to this material. It's really thick. Putting this on the bottom of the seats, covering the whole section that I want to put this on. We don't have a roller. I would recommend getting a roller, and that would help out so much. If you want to be ghetto with it, you can use a paintbrush, the roller ones, and you can do that too, and it'll be the same thing. So we also need a baseline. So once we start testing the decibel readings, they come out, you know, different. This is with the seats on, without the sound deadening material. This is the max decibel readings that we got, and then the average was 69.4. We did not pass by 3,000 RPM, so we stayed under 3,000 RPM like if it was a regular, you know, commute. We weren't driving aggressive, we were literally just driving normal. Shift point around 3,000 RPM, give or take 100, and that's kind of it. We're gonna have David help us out. Say hi, David. So I'm gonna give you guys a sound test real quick on how it sounds without any of the material on this side. I'm gonna just knock on it just so you get like a rough comparison, just to show how thick this material really is. I guess it would help out to kind of get that different noise. So I'm gonna knock it from here. So it sounds like I'm knocking on a door. And then right here, it just sounds dense. So I figured out a hack. We're basically done already. And I figured out when you're using scissors to cut up your stuff, literally the only material you will have is scissors. So to massage this in, you need a roller ideally. You can use your hands, but you won't get enough force. Put your 3 fingers in, and you kind of use them as like brass knuckles in a way, and just massage it into the bottom of the car, and it actually works really well. In the instructions to take off the pattern, and for the most part I've taken it out in the biggest sections I can. Now what we're gonna do, put back the seats, and we're gonna go for a ride, and then we're gonna check the decibel reader and see how loud it is. Alright guys, it has been a couple days, and I didn't want to record much afterwards because we realized that we couldn't really give a true test on the decibel reader. I just decided to live with it for a couple days, see how it turns out. So it does sound quieter, but the got David Dobrik notification. I get so distracted so easily. So it does sound quieter, and the weird thing is it sounds quiet in not the way you would expect. So it did not take out a lot of the drone. It took out a little bit, but not enough for you to notice it when you're stepping on it. So it took out more of the smaller sounds out of the car. So let's say like road noise is a lot less now. It took out idling is a lot less now. But when you step on it and you're driving it day to day, it still sounds loud, it still sounds the same. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for this video. Give it a like if you guys did enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new around here. A lot more G35 videos are gonna be coming your way. And now for a sneak peek on next video, it's gonna be a part 2 of this video. For part 2, we're gonna be taking out the tire, taking out all this stuff in here, and we're gonna be sound deadening the whole trunk. That's gonna be for part 2 of sound deadening the G35. So we see you guys in the next video. Peace.